What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a story that I just seen skimming through some YouTube videos that I thought was scary, but it was funny at the same time. And I'll explain why. In fact, I'll show you why. You'll probably laugh yourself. The story I'm about to show you with this picture up here happened in Washington State recently, and it's involving the guy that's on the ground. His name is, let me get it, Robert Delahunt. The old man you see on the ground is a DoorDash driver. The night before, the man that's standing over him had deliveries delivered to his house. The same house that he's on the ground on his ass right now looking crazy, he delivered to that house. The guy got upset over a tip and decided to come back, and the following ensued. I don't know why people let things bother them to where they go and jump out of their character, or I don't know, maybe this is his character, but go back and feel as though they're going to go right or wrong when it's not a wrong at all. Take a look at this and we'll come back with commentary. This is crazy. This guy's lucky to be alive. Look.
Tonight, we're hearing from that Vancouver man who says he had to fight to protect his family when a now former DoorDash driver brought a gun to his home to confront him, he says, all over a tip. Alma McCarty's here with the details. Alma, sounds like a pretty wild encounter.
Definitely a wild encounter, David. Part of this struggle was actually caught on camera, as you can see here, right outside of the front door. The homeowner tells me it really caught him by surprise how a situation like this over a tip could escalate.
A quiet morning in Vancouver interrupted.
This loud bang on the door, real loud, startled my daughter, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, who the heck's pounding on the door?"
Anthony Volino explains it was the DoorDash delivery driver who'd come by the house the night before when his daughter ordered groceries.
It was a considerable amount. It was about $100 worth of food. The food was delivered to her. Apparently, she had to give a tip through the online system, which was deducted.
But the driver had apparently wanted a cash tip. And for a second, Volino thought about giving him one.
When he again said, "I want my tip," that's when I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." He leaned in like I didn't hear him. And that's when I put my hand up like a stop sign and I said, "Hey, hey, hey." And I said, "You need to leave now."
A scuffle ensued. And that's when Volino realized the man at their door had a gun in his waistband.
When I felt the steel, my heart just sank. My heart just sank. I was like, "Oh God, help me now." He tripped right here and he tripped up against my wife's car. And as he was on the ground, I came about right here and I leaned over and I cleared the handgun.
Vancouver police arrived soon after, identifying the suspect as Robert Delahunt and arresting him. The spokesperson for DoorDash told KGW that the company has a zero-tolerance policy for harassment of any kind. What happened was unacceptable, and the dasher involved was immediately deactivated.
And my kids were in there. They were at the my grandkids were at the door. My daughter's outside screaming. If he would have drew that gun and missed me and shot one of my kids, it would have been devastating.
The suspect faces felony harassment, DUI, and assault charges. Neither he nor Volino was injured in this incident. David, back to you.
Yeah, what a story. Thanks so much, Alma.
See that? Now, people choose to tip and they choose not to tip. In this case, they did tip. I guess it wasn't enough for him. Maybe it's the tariffs and all of that stuff, or the economy that got people acting the way they act. But I mean, the bottom line is this tipping culture done got way out of hand, man. It has. Makes no sense. This guy waited till the next day and then was drunk when he went over there. You see, they charged him with a DUI. He was drunk behind the wheel. That shit bothered him so badly that he felt as though he got to go over there and right or wrong, which wasn't a wrong. People, they got on DoorDash, they got different things on tips of what to tip somebody. If they didn't have them there, I mean, you could have took you didn't have to take the job. I'm on sure, I don't know, if somebody's a DoorDash driver, let me know. When you see, do they show what the tip is going to be? Or if the person was tipped before they take the job? Because you still get paid for it. Tipping is optional, I think. But I mean, either way, man, you go and knock on a stranger's door, then demand money. I want my tip. Now you trying to lean in there like you gonna do something? You gonna impose on somebody? Man, my man took the gun out of his hand. Took the gun out of his hand and pushed him on the ground. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. He had to be drunk. He got up, he started fixing his hat, putting his hat on his head and shit. Like, what's wrong with people? That's what I mean. It's like people nowadays are just out of control. You brought a gun over a cash tip. Because he wanted a cash tip. They said he wanted a cash tip. So you basically brought a gun for a cash tip. So what you was going to do? Now, he didn't pull the gun out. But the guy felt it and pulled it right out of his waistband. And then pushed him on the ground. Screamed on him like he was a little kid. He's standing there like not knowing what to do. He emptied the bullets from the cartridge in front of his face. He said he lost his job, and rightfully so. Who the hell does that type of stuff? I mean, don't make no mistake. Times are hard out here, and people be trying to scramble for whatever little scraps they can get. You know what I'm saying? By busting their ass and working the 9 to 5, like, you know, most of us. So, I mean, you can't hold that against nobody out here working and trying to make ends meet. But damn, you chose that job. You took that job, whatever that call was, for $100 worth of grocery. You made your money. For you to sit up there and say, you know what? I'm going to come back tomorrow and I'm going to do this. You're lucky something wasn't done with you. Because I'm telling you, if he had knocked on the wrong door, there'd have been people that took that gun, especially when they knew they had the drop on him, and knocked all them chiclets out of his mouth. You know, how dare you come over here and do this? Said his grandkids was there. And the guy said, hey, if he had fired that gun and hit my daughter, my grandkids, I mean, I give him respect. He stepped up. He ain't lip battle with him. He seen the bullshit and acted on it. What's crazy is if he had shot that dude on his lawn, they probably would have had a problem with that. Oh, you shouldn't have did that. It's premeditated murder. You chose to shoot him. Yeah, but he chose to come over my fucking house. That's the thing, man. It's so much with this stuff. Then the guy's old. And I mean, I understand you're mad, but you old and you going over there doing this shit. You're not even battle tested. Like anything could happen when you have a gun on you. Say you want to pull a gun out and your fat ass gun caught the trigger mechanism and the gun like slipped in your hand and you had to use two hands to get the gun. And then like all of a sudden y'all wrestling over the gun. He take it from you and kill you. People put themselves in stupid situations. Then when stupid stuff happened, other people that was minding their business pay for it. I'm glad in this case, it didn't end like that. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know, he did some man shit, and I respect that. So, hopefully nothing happens to him. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.